Thanks, Tyler, and thank you for tuning in to the Amherst Weekly Report. Hello, and welcome to the Amherst Weekly Report, produced by Amherst Media Interns. I'm Emma Rothwells. Two UMass alumni have developed an AI program that say will be able to accurately identify waste and how it is being sorted. Ian Goodine and Ethan Wolko began developing their ideas for waste management during their senior engineering project at UMass. Now, the ideas have culminated into Audit Pro AI system that is supposed to accurately provide data on how waste is currently being sorted by humans, including how much recyclable material actually make it into recycling. Audit Pro is the first official project of the duo's company, RStream, which was officially co-founded during their master's studies through the I-Corps at UMass. I-Corps assisted Goodine and Wolko with grant funding for the company. RStream has been awarded a $275,000 National Science Foundation Small Business Innovation Research Grant, as well as $125,000 from the Massachusetts Clean Energy Center's Amplify Mass program. For RStream, the ultimate goal is to create a mechanical AI system that can sort waste automatically, allowing consumers to simply place all waste into one bin and allow the machine to do the rest. They hope this will increase the amount of recyclable materials that actually make it into recycling. Audit Pro serves as a pilot for this program, and the data it collects will be used to train the brain for the robot currently being developed by RStream. Kathy Wicks, Sustainability Director of Auxiliary Enterprises, says that the auditing program in itself is incredibly valuable because it can provide more accurate data when it comes to the types of waste and where it's being sorted. Usually, auditing is a messy, labor-intensive process that can take a while to show results. Audit Pro promises to streamline this data collection. The Audit Pro will be officially presented to the press and the community at UMass's Lincoln Campus Center on October 17th at 5:30 p.m. We now bring you an update to the story at Amherst Middle School. On October 2nd, 2023, the former superintendent of the Amherst-Pelham Regional School District, Mike Morris, was appointed the Human Resources Director of Westfield Public Schools. In an interview with Mass Live, Stephen Chaporowski, Westfield School Superintendent, said, quote, "Mike is dedicated to attracting and retaining the best staff we can possibly find for our students." This comes after a rocky end for Morris as superintendent at Amherst-Pelham Regional School District. On May 9th, the story about transphobia at Amherst Middle School was released by the Amherst High School newspaper, The Graphic. Morris went on medical leave 3 days later. On May 15th, educators in the district voted overwhelmingly that they had no confidence in his leadership. Morris was allowed to return to his position. However, in August, Morris resigned from being superintendent. On July 13th, before Morris resigned, Jenna Schwartz, a member of the community, wrote a letter to the school committee calling for Morris to be put on administrative leave until the Title IX investigation was complete. She also called out for the committee for having different standards for Assistant Superintendent Doreen Cunningham, stating, quote, "Why is Doreen Cunningham, a black woman, on leave, while Morris, a white cishet man, allowed to return to business as usual when 80% of the Amherst-Pelham Education Association voted for both of them to be fired?" The full letter can be read at amherstindy.org. Doreen Cunningham, who has been on administrative leave since May, has filed a discrimination complaint against the school district, Morris, and acting Superintendent Douglas Slaughter. The complaint alleges that Cunningham was discriminated against based on race, sex, and religion because she was treated differently than others put on leave. It also cites the high school newspaper, The Graphic, and its advisor as a perpetrator of this discrimination. Meanwhile, the search for a new permanent superintendent at Amherst-Pelham Regional School District is underway. In a meeting on October 3rd, a timeline for the search and hiring process was created. Community sessions will be held in November to collect input on the job description, with plans of posting the job on December 1st. Further community sessions will be held in February of 2024 so that finalists can be publicly interviewed. The goal is to make an offer to the preferred candidate on March 1st, 2024. Tune back in to the Amherst Weekly Report for updates on this story. And now to Emily Tarinelli for the Sports Report.
Thanks, Emma. The UMass ice hockey and swimming and diving teams opened their seasons with a bang last weekend, complete with team and individual wins. Both men's and women's swimming and diving competed at the Justin Jennings Invitational with 3 other teams, where the Minute Women swept the podium to win the meet for the 3rd time in a row. First-year Lindsay Burbage clocked the fastest 200-yard breaststroke finish with a time of 2 minutes and 27 seconds, while on the men's side, first-year Baron Kakaroglu won the 100-yard freestyle in 53 seconds. As for diving, sophomore Salem Hose claimed first place on the 1-meter springboard, with a final score of 26.45 points. Overall, both the men and women emerged on top, with the Minutemen earning 2,022 points and the women claiming 923. UMass Swimming and Diving will next compete in a Yale University exhibition at home on Saturday, October 28th. Moving on to ice hockey, the Minutemen beat American International College 5-3 at home to secure their first victory of the season. According to a press release on the UMass Athletics website, ice hockey head coach Greg Carvel is quoted as saying the following: "I'm glad we got the season going. We needed to play games to let the team figure out where we need to advance. To me, what I'll take away is that we steadied the ship and found a way to close it out. There were a lot of positives in the game, a few negatives, but definitely more positives." After the game versus AIC, the Minutemen defeated Dartmouth College 5-1 at an exhibition in Hanover, New Hampshire. UMass Ice Hockey will next compete at Minnesota State University on Friday, October 20th. Back to you, Emma.
Thanks, Emily. On October 4th, 2023, the Massachusetts Department of Public Health reported that a mosquito found in the Amherst area had tested positive for the West Nile virus. The virus may not be harmful to most, but it may be a more prominent issue for people over 50 years of age. The virus is spread when a person or animal is bitten by an infected insect. Symptoms may include fever and other flu-like symptoms, or a person may experience no symptoms at all. Although the mosquitoes will be killed off as it starts to get colder outside, mass.gov warns about protecting against this virus before that occurs. People are advised to use bug repellent and wear long pants and sleeves during mosquito peak hours between dusk and dawn. The strain of the virus surrounding the Amherst area has not been seen as fatal for humans or animals, but it is still important to protect against it since the virus has many unknown factors and scientists are currently doing research on the topic. AmherstMA.gov says that, quote, "The risk level in Amherst is low as indicated on the state's risk level map, which is updated regularly. You can view the state's risk level map at mass.gov. That's it for this week. Thank you for tuning in to Amherst Weekly Report. I'm Emma Rothwells. We'll see you at the same time next week.